What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Tier 1 Concealed channel. And as you can see, we are in the beautiful cliffs of Defender Ranch. Today we're just going to be up high working some positional stuff Aaron's got his SPR, me and Jared got bolt guns. We're just going to try utilizing tripods, getting into the terrain a little bit more, doing some high angle stuff. Just get some good positional practice. Try and stay out of prone, stay on the tripods. We've got a couple different shooting bags, but yeah, just gonna get some good practice in, maybe explain some of the positional stuff that we like to do and just get some good shooting in.
Yeah, you'll see the terrain up here on top of these rock cliffs is different. Lots of super loose rock, and so not as much stability as other places, for sure. Kind of a ways down. Anyway, yeah, so we'll mess around with tripods, maybe see if there's positions we can get into with just our bipods and whatnot. But we've got a couple targets out here, some small 8-inch gongs, one's at like 253 meters, one's at 320 meters, we've got another one at 450, and then one out there at about 970 meters. So yeah, let's see if we can put some lead on steel.
All right, so I'm gonna start just using my tripod from a seated position. I'm gonna go for the 350 meter target down here. And I guess the main thing I'm looking for when I'm seated is having the gun at a good angle. I don't want to be like trying to push my shoulder up into the gun. I don't want it to be too high. So I'm trying to get it down as comfortable as possible. I really want to be using the least amount of musculature as possible, because if I'm putting muscular input into the gun, that's going to give me those little tremors. I'm trying to find a natural point of aim, which is quite a bit harder to do with a tripod, but we're going to try it out. Bring it up here and see what I don't want. So I'm right on the target basically, and this is already too high. I don't want to be like reaching and like trying to push my shoulder up into the butt of the gun. So I'm gonna lower these bits, these back parts, not that much. This one's still a little high. Yeah, see, that's a lot better. Okay, let's get some dope for this one. About 320 with a -19. Let's see what the old history says. So 0.95, so I'm just gonna round up to holding 1 mil. And before all you snipers chime in and say that we're silhouetting ourselves and anyone would kill us, we specifically brought out the steel targets instead of our insurgents. We left those in the Connex just so we wouldn't get shot back at. So right now we're just practicing. So save those sniper comments for later.
Train how you fight.
Mm-hmm.
Right side?
Yep.
You holding dead on?
Mm-hmm. It was still a little bit shaky, not quite as steady as I'd want to be, but Jared going for it?
Yeah, this is a terrible position. Like, this is kind of a worst case scenario, set up quick. So a couple things, like right now I notice that for me to be stable is a little bit more difficult, and I'm kind of I'm loading the tripod, but I'm kind of slightly tugging back on the rifle. For me, I notice that gets me a little bit more stable than me trying to load into the gun. So same target, we'll see here. This becomes essentially more of a timing issue.
Just high.
So interesting, that could be because I'm not doing any type of cosine adjustment, and this is a -20 on here. So we'll adjust. Still high?
Yeah.
So part of this is a stability issue for me. So it becomes a timing thing with the wobble in my reticle. And then this is only a 6.5 Creedmoor. If I was running, you know, like a 300 Norma or something else, this would be terrible for tracking or spotting my own shots. So that felt like I tugged it off right.
Yeah, it looked just right.
So definitely not an ideal position like this.
There you go.
Yeah.
About 1 inch low of center.
Major stability issues, right? Not an ideal position, but substantially more stable. And that's just because I have all this structure to kind of rest on. That's it. So that was 445 meters. We do have a target it's 968 meters, which is roughly 1,050 yards. Should we see if your little 223 can do that from here?
Yeah. Yeah,
1,055
yards.
1,055.
All right, I'll dial it right now.
Yeah, it would suck to fall and just get wedged in. Ugh, can you imagine just sliding down that? Just peeling your t-shirt up and just cheese grating all of your skin off your body. And then you have to do it again coming back out because we have to hook like a harness to you and hoist you up. Probably just tie it around your head and just slowly just scrape you all the way back up. I never know what to do with my legs. It's so inconvenient having legs.
There we go.
This one will be hard to hear the report.
What are you dialed for this thing?
I'm dialed 13.4 mils.
Not see that. Ooh, good elevation. You're about 0.5 left. Just right, barely right of him. That was it.
That was it.
Jeez. I saw splash like 3 times out of that whole exchange. Well, I was holding like probably 1.8 left, almost 2 mils left.
Huh.
All right. Let's see. Flag doing down there. Start with 0.5 left.
There it is.
Guessed right on the wind.
First shot. On there.
You guys ready?
Rolling.
What are you guys holding for wind?
I started with 0.5 left.
I think I'm just gonna dial this.
Almost 2 left.
The wind seems to be pretty much the same as it was.
Ooh, left or just right of his knee. There you go.
Ooh, mine sounded better.
That one sounded really
Mine
good.
sounded.
Do it again.
You're still favoring his left side, so your right side.
That was right there. A little bit low.
Yeah, that rang really good.
2 good hits.
Oh,
Out.
out.
Dang.
Got a little quick with that. Not bad for a little 16-inch.
Nope. That gun is sick. Give us a little once over on the old Cadex.
Okay, so this is a rifle that I had Jim Cannon from Next Shot Precision build. And it's got a Cadex chassis, and I'm using AI mags. And it is a Zermatt action, and I can't remember if it's a Bartlett or Krager barrel,
One of the two.
but it's a heavy barrel cut to 16 inches, and it's still surprisingly heavy. We'll say that. It's got a spur mount holding a Zero Compromise ZC 420, and I really like the Zero Compromise optic on here. And then I've got a SkyPod single pole on there running a Dead Air Sandman L, and this is a Wilcox MRF. So, and that is basically a quick laser rangefinder and ballistic calculator. So you input all your guns' specific data, and it can hold like 20 plus guns in that. So if you switch it up, the only thing that you do is zero this to your optic, and then so you basically, when you're laser range finding something, you're going to keep your turret set to 0, and then you've got that laser ranged or slave to the optic. So I can put that on whatever target I want, hit, it'll give me a quick distance and ballistic solution, and then typically I just hold unless it's super duper far. But yeah, definitely you don't want to screw up and dial dope on your gun, or have dope from a previous engagement and then try to lace something, because it will be wrong. So good for coyotes, you know, something where you see it quick and you just want to get it in your reticle and then get all your solutions right then and there without having to come off the gun. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I might paint this. I might just, you know, rattle can it. But yeah, so far pretty happy with this. I still think I prefer my AIs, but I do like how compact this is. So cool thing is this thing will fold and lock. So it is a nice compact setup if you're throwing it into a backpack, which is kind of why I got it. So, did I say it was a 6.5 Creedmoor? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Still pretty capable.
Very.
Okay, fine. I pulled out my bolt gun, 16-inch Sabati, or what? 16-inch, a 26-inch Sabati in 6.5 Creedmoor with the Rex Selenium can that I spray painted with what?
Literally 10 inches longer.
Yeah. Let's see. Probably won't do any better, but we'll see. I dialed 30 1/4 MOAs. This thing's in minutes, by the way. Where is that silhouette?
Oh my gosh, dude, your legs are hanging off the cliff. It's making me nervous.
Your legs are hanging off the cliff. All right, let's get level.
Hey, we're still recording here. Yeah, that target's a little bladed. Just over his head, good wind. Come down a minute. Yeah, I come down a minute to a minute and a half. Ding. Didn't sound as good as mine.
Oh, dang. It's crazy how much more capable a bolt gun is at distance. Yeah. Yep. So dope was pretty good on that, I guess.
Speaking of that,
pretty close.
Since we're up here, that humanoid under the cliff line is 1,417 meters. What would the math be on that? 14. Hold on. 1417. So that's 1,544 yards.
You said the one under the cliff line?
Yeah.
So it's way to the right of the road, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna give it a mil, 1.2 mils right. Just over his head. Good wind.
Yeah, on his right side.
Decent wind. Damn, that took forever.
Second round impact, what's that?
1,545 yards with a 16-inch.
That's a long ways. All right, guys, that's the video. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if there's any other things you would want to see us shoot from these really cool, rather sketchy cliffs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment. Let us know what we did wrong or what we did right, or what do you want to see next, and we will see you next time.